Hey, don't you just love technology? Do you know how long I have wanted to send you a newsletter? Have you open it up and bam, there I am talking to you. So thanks to technology and to my great team that makes this possible, here I am right in my own home talking to you in your home. And I am just loving it. I've got so many great things to tell you. You know, we really reached a milestone. It's been 100 days since Ray went to be with the Lord. And, we've passed through a few moments trying to cope with everything, trying to get a good understanding of what it was that God wanted to do now. And I talked about the now on a couple of video clips that we put on Facebook. Oh, speaking of that, I hope you guys are liking our Facebook page and please share it. It's really important because we have before us a vast harvest of lost souls, and that is the end game of Hope for Them. We're taking hope to them that's going to change their lives forever. So I need y'all to help me in that area. But we find ourselves here at a new season, and I have really sought the Lord. I've spent a lot of time searching my own heart, looking at the vision, trying to understand in this season exactly what to do and how to do it. The vision is massive, and it's gonna take all of us. It's not something I can do by myself. And as I pondered in my heart and I waited for the Lord to speak to me, I began to realize that we had reached a milestone. So I asked the Lord, what are you asking of me? What do you want me to do? And the Lord was so clear in my heart. I heard, go forward. It's time to go forward. And so while we celebrate, and we will always celebrate life, Ray's life, we're making progress with the Ray Posgay Center of Hope, which will always be legendary for him. It will speak to his legacy there in the Eastern Congo. Get your maps out so you can see the Democratic Republic of Congo. Look to the far east, find a lake called Lake Kivu, K-I-V-U, and find Ijwi Island. Now, while we work on the mainland also of the Congo, we are really focused right now on Ijwi Island. And that's where the Ray Posgay Center of Hope is. So in those words, it's time to go forward. I was like, oh Lord, you're gonna have to help me. I really need you to bring this to life to me. I need confirmation. Would you believe that today, in the afternoon, after I had this real intense meeting with the Lord this morning, a friend comes over for coffee and she says, I brought you something. I bought you a book, and I know it's just the right time for you. And I was like, well, let me see it. And she said, sure. Forward, discovering God's presence and purpose in your tomorrow. So folks, here's what we're gonna do. Going forward tomorrow, going forward next week, going forward next month, going forward next year, we are gonna set our eyes on the harvest, and we are not gonna back down. We're building some buildings. We're putting some roofs on some buildings. We're gonna help some churches that are meeting underneath a tree, sitting on a tarp. We're gonna help children that are starving to death. As a matter of fact, last week, one of our team leaders buried 2 children that literally starved to death. That just can't happen on my watch. So I wanna ask you to say yes to going forward with me. I'm gonna show you a clip right now, and the speaker in the clip, his name is Christian. He is the administrator of the work that we're doing in the Congo, and he's gonna show you what some very determined people did with hope in their hearts to raise up a church and extend the kingdom of God. Now, There's some more work that needs to be done, and you'll hear him say, but we need some help. And what we need for that little project is some funding just to help them have some benches. Let me ask you, how would you like to go to church and sit on a concrete block? I think we can build some benches, don't you? I know that we can. We can go forward, and we can do more than we've ever done before. You know, I learned from Dr. Miles Monroe that great visionaries have verifiable, measurable results. And we can measure our results. We can see the children that are now eating and they're healthy. We can see the buildings that we have invested in, and they're going up to be places of hope for those without any hope, without any home. So I'm going to ask you, go forward with me. God bless you.
Can you help take a video? Oh, Balthazar. Balthazar is a champion. This pastor is a champion. Because when we came here, we only gave him a Bible. And we gave him the land. But there was no building. But he seated with the church members. They prayed and they had an action plan. After the training they received from Pastor Brian Thompson, and they started slowly making all the bricks. All the church members were involved, and they had one person to show them how to make the bricks. So now we have the miracle building here. It's a big building that can receive around 300 people. They did not receive money from anyone, only one sponsor from Canada, and I have to say thank you to him. He donated 50 iron sheets, and they raised the money for adding more other iron sheets, and now we have the building here. We say thank you to you for praying with us. We say congratulations to our champion Pastor Balthazar for this building, but we still need some help.